Right, it's that over with. Wow. Hey, Marco's in there. Come on. Just going to stop the broadcast. I thought, oh, I'll turn it off now. Everybody's busy. No Marco and no Derby, and nobody else is coming in. Right. I could just miss the excitement. Oh, so I enjoy the sound of raging water. Oh, you just missed it, Marco. Just went through a big canal lock. Just scoped all that water coming down. I'm trying to think of something interesting. I think if I keep saying, join me on my daily exercise. Nobody watches, so I was trying to think of some different things to. I was going like just put like, wow, check this out, and get somebody's interest. Try some different techniques. If we just keep. I think what the problem is when I do my daily scopes, it's always the same wording. So I thought I'll just put something different on. It didn't work. Oh, that's noisy. Crikey, just have a lovely peaceful walk, and then I forgot about that waterfall. Well, it's waterfall. It's basically just it's because there's two locks next to each other, so it's just like a way it's been designed. Also, if that wasn't there, it would obviously, if it rained a lot, all the canal would flood. That's basically like a sort of what do you call it? What's the word I'm after? Yeah, it's obviously if it didn't have that, it's obviously if it rained a lot, it would be coming over the top. You know, it just keeps. It's like a plug hole. It's like a plug hole for the too much water. Keep the level the same. Oh, Marco's coming in. Marco. Yeah, some old history. Some old history what used to be here, I think. Yes. Yeah, it's basically still there. It is like a museum there. But basically, this is just because you've heard of bone china, haven't you? You know, you say fine bone china. That's because it has bone in it. It has ground up. Actually, yeah, it actually has ground up bone in it, and that's what makes it really white. So it's called bone china. And this is basically the mill where they used to. It's basically the mill's still there. This is just where we are, and it's basically they used to bring all the bone on the canal boats, and then they used to grind it all into powder. You know, then it used to go off to all the pottery companies to make the bone china. Here's some local information if you can read it. There we go. This apparently used to be the first hospital in 1804. It used to be called North Staffordshire's first hospital, called the Dispensary in the House of Recovery. It was here in 1804 on this site. Ah, there we go. Ah, yeah. The new infirmary opened in 1819. There we are. Yeah, you just happened to be on just while I'm by some history. I'm just on like a little local walk today. I'm just resting my legs a little bit today. This is my local canal. I don't know if you've joined me on this before. This is just basically my local canal where I live. This is just a local one. I thought. Yeah, there's my local church. Another one. There's one over there. Yeah, I don't know if you joined me on this bit of the canal, Marco. Have you seen me on this little bit before? Yeah, this is just the one I used to do in the summer. This is obviously this is the local bit of the canal where I live. This is like the local bit. Where you've seen me before, I've been a few miles from home, but this is the local bit. This is like walking distance from your home, this bit is. So I thought I'd just come down here for old time's sake. I haven't been down for ages. I'll tell you a little bit more about this flint mill. We're just making our way to it. But it's been closed in the lockdown, you see. It hasn't been open at all, but there's the chimney. That's part of the factory there. Yeah, the factory's all down there. And you've just joined me at the right time. You might have a little bit of a history lesson of local history. Hang on. There's a bridge over the canal if you want to go to the other side. There's a bridge. Is that quite a modern bridge? That one, not one of those really old ones. That looks quite modern. I don't know how old it is. It could be old. It just doesn't look like a brick structure. Right, let's have a look what we can see. Yeah, it's old. Let's go to this. Yes, that's like looks like I think it's like a retirement development. You know, perhaps more elderly people live there. Yeah, it's an old thing at the side of the road. Let's have a look what this is. Old piece of machinery. Let's see what this is. There we are. The Goodwin ball mill. This ball mill was manufactured in Germany, and it was installed in a factory in 1904. It's just the way this says until the late 1800s, materials were ground in open pans using the wet process, patented in 1726. So it was basically like it's a bit like a washing machine, I think, for putting rocks in. You know, like a sort of washing machine for tumbling things. You know. Yeah, I think it was all done by hand, and then obviously they must have invented a machine to sort of spin all the rocks around and wash them and things. You know. But that's that. That's at the side of the road. Yeah. Oh yeah. I always like German cars. Yeah. Let's have a look. Ball mills were developed in 1870s. Blah blah blah. The cylinder was rotated for typical 6 to 12 hours at 16 revolutions a minute. The action of the hard substance and water produced a fine material in suspension. Yeah, it's basically water and rocks going round like a tumble dryer, and then obviously it must have made like a slurry, you know, that was used for the pottery people, like a sort of like a rock slurry. Here's a nice cycle thing to put your cycle on. Telling you where we are. You can pronounce that place we're at. That's where we are. Etruria, yeah, correct, yeah, Etruria, yeah. There we go. Right, there's some Canada geese saying hello to you over there. Doo, doo, doo. Hello. Yeah, I don't know if it's like yeah. Well, basically, there's a statue of the chap who designed and built all this canal, so we'll be able to get to him in a minute. You just come on at the right moment. This is basically. I'd like to show you this. If obviously it's something else you can Google if you want to find out some information. I'll just get you the website up somewhere. Hang on. This is the Etruria Industrial Museum. It's called Shirley's Bone and Flint Mill, and that's what should have been on this year, but it was all cancelled. All those they basically have like a steam engine inside, and they basically start it up just a few times a year, you know, just to show it's still working. But that's all been cancelled. Hello. I know I've been walking past all year, keep telling me viewers like I'm live streaming to different parts of the world, and telling them the history and saying it'll be open one day, then we can go in. Oh, March. Oh no. So we're aiming for June. Crikey. I know. I've told him. I've been passing all last year, going. It'll be open one day. This is a chap who works here. Yeah. Yeah. I know. Yeah. But it was keeping me good. I'm just live streaming on the internet and sharing me history with people around the world. I've got Marco's watching in Miami. Say hello, Marco.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Let's just speak.
Trent.
Yeah. What's your name?
Bernard.
This is Bernard. He works here. Do you? You're one of the volunteers, or?
Volunteer.
Yeah. This is Bernard. He's one of the volunteers in this Flint mill.
I've been to Miami. I've been to Jacksonville.
He's always been to Jacksonville. Right.
Yeah, but it's in the sort of vague direction. I flew down from New York once to see a customer.
Oh, right.
It's a big, sprawling city.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. It's fast. It comes on every day. I like do a video every day to try and find some historical, the canals or the. And he pops on if he's working from home, so he comes on when he can. And I've got a few other. I've got someone in Colorado who comes on as well. Wow. Australia, they come on. Germany, they come on. Yeah. It's been motivating me for my walk. So I'm giving you plenty of customers. So when you're open, anyway. I know, yeah. I'll link you if you've got somebody on social media. Have you on Twitter and everything, Facebook? No. If you have a social person, I'll try and tag you on if. Yeah, I'll tag you on Twitter and Facebook and that. And yeah, yeah. You need like a sort of social media person, yeah. 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 Yeah.
If it was steam driven, if the phone was steam powered,
yeah.
you might do it.
I know. I keep saying one day we'll be open. One day.
Oh, yes, we will.
Okay, mate. Thanks for your time. Right. Here we are, Marco. Wonders of technology. We're speaking to somebody. Yeah, there we go. You see, we've got a connection already. What was I going to tell you? Yes, it just distracted me. The only thing I was going to show you on here, it's actually got a claim to fame, Marco. If you come and visit, you tell all your friends there's a reason to come here, and it tells you on this poster. Look. The only remaining steam-driven potter's mill in the world. Yay! So basically, you imagine like a potter's wheel. You know, like obviously, basically what she's got is like a steam engine that runs all the machinery. It's basically a steam engine, a big steam engine like that. They have to put coal in and fire it up, you know, like an old steam engine, like a steam train, and obviously that runs all the factory. It's like all steam driven, apparently. Yeah, it has. It's been closed since the lockdown started. Yeah, about March time, you know, last year. It's basically just a charity. It's basically not like a business. It's basically like run. It's all volunteers, and it's obviously run through donations. You know, from all it's all donate. It's all donations driven. You know. All right. Right. Let me just show you the back end. Even though it's closed, I can sort of show you a little bit of it. There's that. The sort of there's the modern building, and then let's have a look down here. We can basically have a little look round the side here. Hang on. You can see a little bit of it. Look. Let's just go down this embankment. That's basically where all the factory is. Where you can pay, like you have to you can pay a donation to go in. That's basically where all the factory is. And you can see all the canal boats just bring all the bone, and then it obviously all gets offloaded into there. And the steam engine's in that room somewhere there. It's like a steam engine. And then there's basically all these big metal things with like paddles that go round. You know, it's all steam driven, where they break all the bone up into powder. You know, it's quite interesting. I have been in there a few times. Obviously, I'll just find you the website, and you can Google it, and you should be able to find some things happening for you. Yeah, if you just put Jesse, I'm trying to think of the website now. Hang on, let me just show you the canal here. Oh, what I was going to say, Marco, is you know when I've told you about the canals before. There's two canals, basically. I'm trying to think where you've seen me on the canals. This is basically the Trent and Mersey Canal. This is basically the one that goes to Manchester and Birmingham and London. You know, this is the main one. And then the one you've seen me on a bit earlier is the branch one called the Cordon Canal. And that just goes to one place. That doesn't go to the big cities. This is basically Trent and Mersey. And this is where it joins on to the... this is where it joins on. Both canals basically meet at this point where we are. It's like a meeting point of two canals. And when I'm just trying to think, yeah, the Cordon Canal was where you saw me walking on that one a few days ago when we were feeding the horse the carrots and that. You know, when we went that way, that was the Cordon Canal. Let me just see what there is here. I haven't shown you. They've basically got a forge here. This is a forge still operating. This is basically where they used to, obviously when boats were pulled by horses, this is basically, oh, you can hear him there knocking. This is basically like a blacksmith's, where they used to make horseshoes and that. This is basically the blacksmith to do all the horses' hooves and that. There's been a forge on this site since 1840 with a blacksmith and a farrier, servicing the canals, boats and horses. It's been rebuilt a number of times. This building was built in 1989. There we go. Lots of history. You've just come on the right moment. Oh yeah, I'll just show you that statue of James Brindley. He's the chap who was the surveyor on all the canals. He was responsible for the design of them all. There we go. There's his statue. Oh yeah, oh yeah. This bit here is yeah. So this is basically the Calden Canal. This basically goes 18 miles that way. When I told you, Frog Hall and through Endon and Stockton Brook, I was feeding the horses the carrots. That's the way you saw me walking last week when Derby was on. That's that way. And then we'll basically go this way, and you'll see where the Trent and Mersey Canal joins onto the Calden. Let's just go down this way. Yeah, I was just. Oh, there's a church. There's another church spire over there. There. There's another church. Yeah, that's. I think that's Harts Hill. I think that's another suburb of my area called Harts Hill. I think there's a church in most of the suburbs. There's like about a dozen churches around here. But you get like a good sort of horizon photo over there where you can see a lot of the suburbs over that way. So you see a lot of churches. So basically, Marco, this is there's a little mileometer thing where we've been. That's the Calden Canal that way, where we've just been up there, and that's the places it takes us to. Hanley Park, that's where I've just been through. Cheddleton Flint Mill, I'd like to walk to there, and to Frog Hall. Those are two places I haven't walked to yet. Cheddleton Flint Mill and Frog Hall Wharf. That's like right at the end of the. Oh, he's disappeared. That's how far it is. I think it's just got a call. Hello, Zoe. Hello, Gary. Just miles away, showing Marco the history. He's probably just had a phone call that's interrupted him. He's just called in. They're making some more new things out of wood. Making some new stuff. I say Marco he'll keep popping on and off because he's working from home, so he's probably just got a phone call. I'm just trying to give him some history of where I am. So the Calden Canal's up there, goes for 18 miles up there, and this is the Trent and Mersey Canal. This way goes to Birmingham, and that way goes to sort of Manchester and north. I was just showing him some history before he popped off. This is a big, this is another one of the big locks. So I'm just passing through, so I hope he pops on quite soon because I'm just passing through. So I'm just going to I'll have to tell him for him watch on replay. There's a little mileometer sign where we are. Stoke Town railway station. I've scoped Trentham Gardens, and I've scoped walking past the Wedgwood Museum. That's that. And then if you go that way, we're going to go past Wedgwood's Roundhouse. Yeah, we're not going to go to Westport Lake today, but I have been there before. This is all part of the cycle network. There we are, 3 miles to Westport Lake. Yeah, I thought nobody's going to come on this morning. I thought I'll do a little short video, and then see if anybody comes on.
Yes,
Right. Yeah, got Marco speak to somebody. It was a volunteer. The Flint and bone mill thingy. Just disappeared at a critical time just to show you something, Marco. Just let's go get some information off this board. Just give him a few minutes, see if he comes back on. Got a lot of these black things every time I'm walking on the canals. You get these nice, these things. I'll take a photo of that one. These placard things. Give you some information. It's just a funny colour to see it in green. Bright green with white writing. Let's see if we can get all this writing on. We can read it on the replay. Ah, that's a weird colour combination to... what's the roundhouse? It's basically a round building that's a little bit down here. We're on our way to it now. It's basically, if you've heard of Wedgwood pottery, Wedgwood's first factory was built at the next to this canal. When they built this canal in about 1760. The first Wedgwood factory was down here, and obviously then it moved to Barliston, which is down the road, about 3 miles down the road. But this is, they've demolished the factory and they've just left one of the outbuildings. Oh, there's a snowman. Got out of the water. I think this the magnet fishermen have been. Yeah, Wedgwood pottery, yeah, Wedgwood. That's where I live in Stoke-on-Trent, where it all comes from. If you ever go on a cruise ship and you looked on the back of the plates, it's probably say made in Stoke-on-Trent on the back. Well, it used to anyway. A lot of sort of cups and plates and things are made here. There was a time when this was the headquarters of pottery and everything said made in Stoke-on-Trent on the back. I don't know if it's changed and there's different places. You can see obviously you're not in the middle of nowhere, there's housing estates down there. The canal just runs through the middle of the city. So I've been doing quite a lot of walks outside of the city. This is I don't think Marco has seen this one. That's the problem when I start my scope on about look at this waterfall, and then it's part of my walk, so people will wonder what I'm looking at now. I've got some ducks coming towards me. I'll give them some food. See if they're friendly ducks and they want me food. Just see if Marco's popping back on. Anybody else wants to call in, you can do while Marco's missing. Welcome to ring in, have a quick chat. You can see all these houses where they've got the gardens right next to the canal. The garden's just back onto the canal. Just be careful I don't fall in because you don't have a fence, so you have to be careful you don't fall in the water. Oh, it's just abruptly stopped there. We're just chatting. We're just in mid-flow conversation and it just disappeared. I forgot what I was saying now. We're just walking anyway. I was just going to show him what we've already shown and then making my way down the canal. Oh, I feel like full of energy today. I usually walking too far on my walks and get just drained of energy. Oh. So I've just got my mind's just I'm eager to explore, you see. I always want to explore, and curiosity is making me explore a lot, so I keep getting these long walks. I've been down this many times, this path. I was just taking it easy today, just do a local walk. Wah. They don't seem like they used to people, these ducks. They haven't seen people for ages with this. Not many people walking. Oh, there used to be somebody who used to have a skeleton. I think the skeleton's gone. Right. Where was I? This is the problem when you're trying to talk to somebody who can get interrupted any second with his phone call always working. I'll probably be gone past the thing I'm trying to show him. I'll keep moving. That's where they sell gas. Cali gas. There we go. Oh, the rain's gone off now. We're just near getting to that roundhouse for Zoe, I think, was on about roundhouse. We're on our way past it in a minute anyway. I was just thinking I was going to go to McDonald's, but they already do drive through, so unless you can you stand in the car park and have it delivered to the car park? I just thought I'll go to McDonald's for a coffee, but I think it's only got drive through. Don't, or they say drive through, or I don't know how the other thing works. The outside bit. I think it's drive through and like click and collect or something, whatever they call it. But I don't think they'll allow you to go in inside the building. I think KFC will let you go in, but not McDonald's. There's some artwork. Some nice graffiti. Some nice art. I'll show you the other side. Some of the other side. Right. We're just going to get to the roundhouse if Marco hasn't come on yet. I don't know if he's watching when he's not called in. I don't know if he's still watching. Are you still watching, Marco? And I'm showing you something. He's moved away from his phone. Right, there's the roundhouse. There we go. That's the roundhouse, and this is where the first Wedgwood factory used to be. And that's the bit that's remaining. There's the information about it. Yeah. Let's just record this information for you to watch on the replay. Yeah, the original factory. The original factory was built in 1769 for 170 years, and then obviously when they built the new factory, they just left the roundhouse there. That's a little bit of an artist impression of what it used to look like. Obviously, right next to the canal to get all the raw materials. Now it's now I think it's a gambling call centre. Now I think that's the site of where it used to be. That's the roundhouse with these round windows. And that bit wasn't knocked down for some reason. Oh yeah, he's a swan. Let's feed the swan. He used to have more than one swan together. So he's got one on his own. One swan. Just passing over a busy road. That's what we don't want. We want the peace and quiet. What's the problem? See, I've been doing quite big walks, and now I thought I'd just do this easy one. And then I'm usually tired by now. I've been getting fit because I've been sort of doing 5-mile walks every day. I'm getting fitter and fitter, so I need to go further and further, I think, or quicker my pace up. The problems with this canal is there's a nice pub at the end of it. When you finish your walk, it's a lovely pub here. You can have some food and a drink. time we're on now? 20 past 3. See, I've got to adjust my timing, you see, because when I used to do the walks, we tried to avoid the canal too late. You finish your walk. We'll have a little look over there. That's like a, what do you call it, a marina, where all the canal boats are parked. I'll wander around there, see if Marco pops back on. Just have to go up here to this other bridge. Get across the. Actually, I could have gone across where that. I could have gone across where that graffiti was. That's the way I should have gone. Oh, started his engine up. Yeah, I haven't been in any mud, but I was just standing on that grass a lot at the beginning. I could feel my feet are all moist. I haven't even been on any mud. I think which way I'm going to go. I think I'll come off the canal now. I'll think of a different way we can go. It's going to be a torment because we're going to walk past McDonald's and we can't go in. That's going to be a torment, isn't it? Just think, oh, I'll just get a coffee from McDonald's so you can't go in. Right. Right, let's see if I missed any comments. Yeah, nobody's popping on today. Yeah, see, this is where I live, so I see it 1,000 times. I'm just trying to share it with the viewers who might be interested. I'm just going to show Marco everything. I'll have to watch the catch the replay. Just got to keep moving. Let's go down there and see the. Let's go see the marina. Let's capture the marina. Yeah, lovely big pub this is. Used to be able to. I used to come here for a drink. Let's go. Let's go around this way. Oh, look at the canal boats. Actually, I can go around this way, can't I? Let's go around this way. Have a little look at what's going on. This is the pub where we normally come for something to eat and drink. This is just where you want to go for a walk and then finish up having something to eat and drink at the pub. Then that's what we want. A bit more waiting involved. Just go look at the canal boats around the back. Let's go look at the canal boats. Toby takeaway. I think that used to be working. Oh, there's a pigeon. I thought that was a kestrel then. Let's go look at the canal boats. Yeah, that's the canal boats where they're all parked up. Marina with all the canal boats in. I think they can hire all those because they're all the same colour. All these here, I think it's like a hire company where you can hire a boat from here and stay on it for a while. Strictly no fishing within the marina. Right. You can't fish in the marina. Let's give it a little spin round. Oh, still a penguin on that one. Yeah, it was just going to dictate where my walk was going to go if Marco was staying on. So I might finish my scope in a minute if nobody's coming on. I'm just going to extend it a little bit because Marco was on. Oh yeah, this is going to be a torment. I thought I was just going to go to McDonald's for a drink and a coffee. I thought I'll just come down this way when the pub's back to normal. Yeah, I wonder why I didn't come down here for a bit. I thought I'll leave it till the pub's open. There's just nobody about, and the pub's shut. So you can't carry on with the canal walk. It's about another 3 miles. But I'm just going away from where I live then, so just move towards the town centre. A bit more centralised. Where are we? Yeah, that's where I could have walked to. That's where we are. And then you can walk all the way down there to Westport Lake. There we go. That's about 3 miles. And that goes on to Harecastle Tunnel. Yeah, I've been all that on my other scopes. Let's see how long we've been walking. I might end this one and restart. Let's see how long we've been on. 40 minutes. Let's see. Are you coming back on, Marco? I'll just end the scope if you're not going to come on. I just wonder if you're going to come back on. I can end it here, I think. Give me an idea if you're going to come back on. And I can work out what we're going to see. It just seems if we haven't got Derby or Marco on, there's no other viewers coming on. Got some bird noise. Yeah, I thought I'd just come down here and I won't get muddy shoes now with me filming that waterfall and standing on that wet grass. I still feel me soggy socks. I don't know what's going on there. I just feel like a walk with no mud today. I've been clearing my shoes every night with mud when they've been travelling to places where there should be no mud. You don't mind a bit of it, but when it's just every path you go down. Yeah, it's just getting difficult to keep motivated with these scopes. I just want to go and explore and find new places. So the summer I was coming down here quite a lot, and I just get bored easily. I want to see something different. Let's have a little wander down the marina. We'll look at it from this angle. Let's go see the marina from this angle. Let's see the marina from this angle. There we are. See the water from this side. Yeah, because I think I've named this. Yeah, I think I'll end the scope there and I'll just restart it with something else. Okay, folks, make sure you follow me. Give me a follow. Tell everybody I'm a British scoper doing nature and wildlife and heritage and history and canal walks. I'm on buymeacoffee.com/JSahoo if you'd like to support the channel. To be much appreciated. And check me out on all the socials. I'm on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram as JSahoo. Give me a follow on Twitter because I don't know where I'm going to be when Periscope closes. So Just make sure you follow me on Twitter. That's the main thing. And then YouTube. I've got a good Queen channel if you like the group Queen. And I upload a lot of my Periscope videos to YouTube as well. So if it manages to save to my camera roll. Okay, Marco. I'm going to finish now. I'll restart and rename the in case I get some more viewers if I restart before I walk any further. Okay, folks. See you on the next one. Bye for now.